today I will explain a very important topic and the topic name is the limit and continuity for more than two variables. Limit for one variable and continuity for one variable already you gone through in class 12. I will explain little bit, then how we will extend that one for two variable. I will explain and what is the meaning of that. So in two variable we know limit extends to a fx for one variable, for one dimension it is L. When we say limit of a function f is L, or a function approaches to limit L as x approaches limit A. As x approaches to A, fx approaches to L if there are so many conditions, we have so many definitions to check limit exists or not. For example, because we are in one dimension, so we have only real line. Real line means minus infinite to plus infinite. So we have only two dimensions, either we come by left or right. So in that way, we are checking by the methodology, we calculate right hand limit and left hand limit. What is right hand limit? You know very well what is right hand limit. Right hand limit is nothing, limit h tends to 0. Function of a plus h. And what is left hand limit? It is a limit h tends to 0, function of a minus h. So if right hand limit is equal to left hand limit, then we say limit exists. This is the most useful definition for limit, and we are doing question by this methodology only. One more definition is there which is very important and a little bit harder than that. That is epsilon delta definition. What is epsilon delta definition? Epsilon delta definition means f approaches to limit L as x approaches to A if for every epsilon greater than 0 there exists a delta greater than 0 such that mod of fx minus L less than epsilon whenever x minus A greater than 0 less than delta, or it's written as x minus A greater than 0 less than delta implies mod of fx minus L less than epsilon. This is the definition for limit using epsilon delta. So what is the actual meaning? Actual means, suppose we have a function f from x to y. So if you take x here, what is the image? fx. It comes in y. At a, suppose at a limit is L. So it says whatever epsilon you will choose. Epsilon depends on your choice. Whatever epsilon you will choose, such that fx and L distance. How we measure the distance in one dimension? Just take a difference and mod of fx minus L means the difference distance between fx and L less than epsilon. Whenever we choose epsilon such that fx and L less than epsilon, there exists, means we can find out a delta such that distance between x and A less than delta. If we are able to find out a delta, it means limit exists, otherwise not. So finally, what is the exact meaning of that? It's very simple. Suppose this is real line. and here is your L. So now we are here. How we can find out delta, I will explain. So now suppose we are here, fx. Choose epsilon your choice. Suppose I have taken epsilon how much? 0.5. So measure the distance between fx and L. How we get the delta? I am explaining that one. Measure the distance fx and L. Only two possibilities there. Either it is greater or less, equal to leave it, no matter. Either less or greater. If it is less than epsilon, then what is delta? 1 only. First step. Because in starting step it is less than epsilon. Suppose not. It means it is greater than 0.5. Then because L is fixed. If limit exists, L is fixed and we are approaching towards L. So you will take next step. Suppose you are here now. Now again take distance between fx and L. Again two possibilities. Either it is less than or greater than. Suppose again it is greater than epsilon. Then go for next step. Third. Again measure the distance between fx and L. If it is less than epsilon, so what is delta here? Delta becomes 3. So after, now we call the delta such that fx and L less than epsilon 0.5. So what happens about next step? Definitely is again less than. So this inequality always true after getting this delta. So once you get the delta, and it will come or not, how will come to know? Definitely because we are approaching towards L. So at least at one step, it will, where? It will come here. And what is the distance between fx and L? That time it becomes 0, and 0 always less than epsilon. So definitely one delta we can get if limit of the function exists. So hope you understand. So, same definition we can approach for two variables. How? See. We say fxy approaches to L as xy approaches to A and B if, that is how we write limit xy tends to A comma B fxy is equal to L. If for every epsilon greater than 0 there exists a delta greater than 0 such that mod of fxy minus L less than epsilon whenever x minus a greater than 0 xy distance minus a comma b distance less than delta. Or we can write this one how we measure the distance between two dimensions? Just under root x minus a square plus y minus b square less than delta. This is also can be written as x minus a less than delta and y minus b less than delta. Anything if you choose and you can find out this condition, that's also sufficient. So most of them, some of them are using this one, some of them using this one. So anything you can use. I will also use and I will tell what is the exact meaning of this. So this is the definition. Same definition. So if this is the domain d of a function xy in 3 dimensions, and here is the limit. So delta is what? Radius. So if you take any point xy here, what is delta? Delta is radius of the disk in domain of center. How much? Center is a comma b. So if you take xy any point in domain is interior only. So what is the distance? X minus a square plus y minus b square always less than delta. And L is, and what is epsilon? This is length of interval because it will come on real line only. This is L minus epsilon, this is L plus epsilon. So this is your fxy. Get it? So epsilon means the length of interval and here delta means radius of disk. So whenever distance between fx and L less than epsilon, fxy and L less than epsilon, we can find out a delta which satisfies this condition. So if you can find out a delta, it means it exists, otherwise not. So how we do the question, that's also very important part. I will take one quick example. What is the question? Limit xy tends to 0, 0, 4xy square upon x square plus y square exists or not? Here exists, I written. How I will check? See, always in question, same like in one dimension, consider which one? What we consider? Mod of fxy minus L less than epsilon. This one. So consider fxy minus L less than epsilon. So this implies what is that? fxy means 4xy square upon x square plus y square minus L limit is 0. How 0? Because see, one more thing I have to explain before that. This. See, in one dimension, you have only two ways. Either you come by this way or this way. So that's why we are checking right hand limit is equal to left hand limit or not. If it is equal, then limit exists, otherwise not. It means either you come by left or right. Limit must be same limit value. So if value is same, then we say limit exists, otherwise not. Because if right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit, we say limit does not exist. It means either you come by left or right, you reach same value, then only limit exists. Because one theorem is there, that theorem is if limit of the function exists, then it always unique. That is very important theorem. So same here in two dimensions. Suppose we are going to check about this point. So this point you can approach by this way, this way, this way, this way, along x, along left, along right, along this, along y. How many ways are there? There are infinite paths. There we have only two paths, but there are infinite paths. So if we have infinite path, then how we check limit exists? But so there are two type questions. One when limit does not exist, and one when limit exists. So limit does not exist, very easy. I will do the question based on that. So limit does not exist means it's very simple. You take any two paths. and you saw the limit is different. Limit different means definitely limit does not exist. If we combine this path and this path and we got different values, it means limit does not exist, because if limit exists then definitely it will be unique. Okay, so how we check a limit does not exist, that is different thing, easily we can do, and I will explain in next lecture. Here I am discussing how we check limit exists. See, for existence of limit either you combine any part. If you get the same value, then only limit exists, otherwise not. So come along x-axis. X-axis means y value 0. When y value 0, what is the value? Y value 0 means here 0. So total 0. What is the limit? 0. Along x-axis, y 0. Along y-axis, x 0. So again 0. So see, we are reaching 0, so just we have to check 0 is the limit or not. Understand? So now we consider here. So that's why 0. So this one we consider. So we are not taking less than epsilon, we will take last. So what is it? 4xy square upon x square plus y square. Now see, because y square is less than equal to always, correct? It means y square upon x square plus y square less than equal to 1 always. This implies this value. So 4xy square upon x square plus y square less than equal to 4 mod x, correct? Because y square upon x square plus y square less than equal to 1. So when you put its max value, it is less than that one, correct? So it means 4xy square upon x square plus y square less than equal to 4 under root x square plus y square, correct? Because mod x is less than equal to x square. This implies 4 delta, correct? Because see, xy minus 0 0 distance less than delta greater than 0. It means under root x square plus y square is less than delta. Okay, so we can get the delta. So if we take delta how much? Epsilon by 4, and let under root x square plus y square less than delta greater than 0, then this value is what? Then mod of fxy minus L less than epsilon. This implies limit exists. So many ways are there. See, this value less than equal to this one. How? Because 4 mod x. What is mod x? Under root x square. Correct? And if you add one more positive term, so either less than equal to or that one, same only. If y is 0. But x square plus y square less than delta. So if you put delta, so equal to will be changed, because you know now if 10 is equal to 4 plus 6. So in place of 6 if you put 7, so what happened? It is greater than 0. If you put greater value, it will be greater. If we put less value 5, then it is less than. So if you put greater, it will be greater. If you put less, it will be less. So that's why it is, we are putting its greater value. So we are not putting delta, bigger value. So that's why equality change we removed, and we say inequality only. So now if this one came, just you take for delta what? Epsilon by 4. So we can have. So in this way we can check limit of the function exist or not. So many question I will do. Not only this, I will do for continuity also. So in next part I will explain how we check limit does not exist.